Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Dead Speak Tarot. Today I'm back with CB Counts, and I came here to do a message or a reading for him and his wife Effie. I was able to find some information about CB. I found out that he was married to an Effie, Hale. They're married on November 10th, 1901. So I wanted to come and do a reading connected with both of them. When I was here last, I seen the owl, and I've also been doing some research about the owl and the owl feather. And that is that owls, like myself, are called psychopomps. And I actually have the meaning and everything for you, so I'll read that. So a psychopomp is a figure or a spirit or force whose role is to guide souls from the world of the living into the afterlife of the spirit realms. The word comes from Greek psyche, soul, and pompos, guide or escort. So I am a bridge, someone who can walk into graveyards, hear the voices, hold space, and guide spirits towards peace, while also guiding the living toward healing. And I am the threshold keeper, so I don't, I'm not afraid of coming out here and doing this work for these guys that, still have a lot to say but haven't had that chance. And so I'm here to bridge the two worlds and bring their messages forward. So we'll go ahead and start. I'm trying to fix my camera. Give me 1 minute here. Get you here. For those of you that don't know, here is CB Count's gravestone. I hope you can see that okay. CB Counts was born May. I'm not exactly sure on the exact date, but May 1856. And he was killed in he was taken down by a snowslide, which is what ended his life. And that was on January 13th, 1906. I was wrong when I said 1905. It is 1906, but it's very hard to see on the gravestone. So we'll go ahead and open up this thing. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, I call upon the veils between worlds to part. May the spirits of CB Counts and Effie draw near. I honor your memory, your lives, and your journey beyond the veil. As the owl calls and the feather rests, let wisdom, truth, and love guide this reading. Only grace is allowed in my space. And guys, I have to, hello. I have to do a shout out to Soulfire Rising for that amazing quote. I love it. I use it. Thank you. Soulfire Rising, you know who you are. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Back at you. Okay. Thank you. I'll turn you just a smidge. Alright, guys. I feel like that's like pointing way too far down. So I'm just going to lift it up just a little bit. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. That should do her. I don't know if you guys can hear the owl hooting in the background, but amazingness. The spread I have chosen, or the spread that we have chosen, is called the United Once Again. Now we'll go ahead and get started. Sorry guys, I gotta pull my hair back. And it's a little windy here today, so I'm going to try to do this. Sorry, guy. But, without my cards blowing away. I'll go ahead and shuffle them 3 times. Three times 3. An eye for an eye. CB counts and Effie counts. Please speak to me through these cards and let me bring your message forward. I listen humbly and gracefully. Number 1, CB's voice. What do you wish to share with me today? CB, what do you wish to share with me today? That's too many cards, CB. Okay. What do you wish to share? Okay, what do you wish? Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay, well, I'm going to take that card. Well, you know what? I'm going to take all of that. I'm going to have to set something here. Alright, CB's memory. How he wants to be remembered. Alright, CB, you got 3 cards on the first one. 1 card for this one, okay? He keeps sending out 3. It's something about 3. Is that the day you were born? Maybe May 3rd? I'm not sure. CB's blessing. What's your blessing, CB? You got a blessing? Thank you. And we'll start with CB first, and then we'll move on to Effie. Yeah. So CB's voice. What do he wishes to share with me today? And you see the moon in this card, and I believe that he's saying, when he passed in that snowslide, that it felt like he was drowning, right? Because he was getting covered by that snow. And, that emotion just overtook. And maybe it was at nighttime, nighttime or a full moon when this happened. I would have to look it up. I'll add that in the description box below. Yeah, I believe the 5 of Pentacles, he had this whole life. But when he went out and, he wanted to just get away to go cope and deal with his emotions that he was dealing with, this sadness, he, instead of picking up that key and being grateful, and I did say I felt like somebody wasn't, grateful for something or something like that in the last reading. And I do believe that, maybe he would have, if he feels like if he had picked up that key and just stuck it in the door, unlocked that potential, that happiness, instead of being drowning in emotions and sadness and fear. If he'd have picked that key and just unlocked that door. Yeah. If he wouldn't have went out traveling that night, 2 of Wands. If he wouldn't have left and went out traveling that night, he wouldn't have gotten in the snowslide. And passed. CB's memory. How he wants to be remembered. We have the Fool. He wasn't afraid to go out on a new adventure. He wasn't afraid to start adventures. He wasn't afraid to, to go out in the snow, in those, in the mountains, especially during that time. That's what he loved to do. He wants to be remembered for that. He loved that. He doesn't want to be remembered for passing in a snowslide. He wants to be remembered for this man that enjoyed life. And wasn't afraid to, to start something new. Or adventure. And a blessing. CB's blessing. A gift or guidance he sends forward. Yeah, we've got the Two of Swords. He sent me, last time I was here, an owl feather, which was super amazing. And thank you so much for that, CB Counts. Ooh, the phone, everything's like shaking right now. Or, yeah, weird. Anyways, he sent me that, and he also sent me a dove feather, for communication and peace. But that mystical piece, that mystical feather from that owl, what a blessing. What a gift. That was more than a gift. And I think he's also telling me to stop battling, what's going on in my head. Stop people pleasing. I'm done doing that. Stop being blinded by others. Take off the blindfold. I'm taking it off today. I'm using my intuitive guidance, guys, for this. Ooh. I'm using my intuitive guidance for this. This is not something that, I was, or normally would do, Spirit guided me here. And so I'm here for you guys. I'm here for them. And I just hope that it helps somebody, And I don't mind racking up a few karma points, right? Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put these here for CB counts. You guys do know we will do clarifiers at the end, but we're going to go ahead and do Effie's voice next. What she wishes to share with me today. Effie, what do you wish to share with me today? Oh. Effie's memory, how she wants to be remembered. Sad. Oh my goodness. And Effie's blessing, a gift or guidance she sends forward. Okay. We'll take that one since it was turned over. Alright. Ooh, it's getting a little windy here, guys. I'm going to have to, I don't want to pick up the cards. I'm going to just, hope you don't mind, but I'm going to have to do this. So it has to be done. But you know what? We do what we got to do, right? Alright. Union card. So this is where their souls meet, how they stand together now, and what they wish to give me jointly. How do you guys stand together now? What do you guys wish to give me jointly? I'll take it. I'm going to see if they have anything else. I feel like they have a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and keep on throwing out some cards. If they've got messages, I'm here for them. Okay, alrighty. Now, Effie's voice, what she wishes to share with me today. And you guys, I want you to look at the resemblance, okay, when I show you these cards, okay? So we have the Nine of Swords. This is how she felt when CB, okay, so when, let me reiterate for you guys that missed, but go watch the other one prior to this, okay? CB counts. The time of his passing, CB counts, and Effie had an argument. He went out unprepared, and he never came home. He never came home. And this left her time and time again, nightly, in this dread, in this pain, in this sadness. I mean, I'm feeling overwhelmed just by reading or saying this, guys. Like, in this sadness, she was overwhelmed in the grief. And here's CB counts. He's still watching over her, right? And he's hovering above the grief. And he's trying to let her know, guys. He's trying to let her know, don't be sad. I'm here. Look, like I said, he was feeling the same thing, guys. He was feeling the same thing at the time of his passing. He was feeling the exact same way. They're sitting in the same position with their hands or their head buried, you know, in their lap or in her hands. And that sadness, that broke them. That broke her. But, you guys, she was able to overcome. You know why? You want to know why? Because they're back together. And I'm telling you, they're back together. Because they told me the last time I was here. And it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. You have no idea. Alright, Effie's memory. How she wants to be remembered. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Oh! Did I say she was a... No. I think Effie was a Libra. To be honest, I do. She was a goddess. She wasn't the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a Libra, but still. Look, goddess. She wants to be remembered for somebody who was caring and loving. You know? Somebody who could be relied on. In this cool little... You know, I don't know, back in the day, there was hippies, like, I'm pretty sure, not hippie, but, you know, like, just grounded, like an outdoors woman, okay, because he was an outdoors man. There's water, you know, maybe she loved to fish, maybe she was a fisher lady, I don't know, but I don't feel like... She doesn't want to be remembered as this sad, broken person. She wants to be remembered as this queen. You know? This queen. And there's a singing bowl on there. I do have my singing bowl. And at the end, I'm going to go ahead and play him a tune. And you guys, I'm not that great at it still, but I'm going to go ahead and play them a tune because maybe they just need that sound frequency, you know, and we'll send them on both into the light together forever. And they no longer have to walk this earth in grief and pain and sorrow and hurt and sadness. And that's a blessing to me in itself. That's a blessing to me in itself. Okay. Effie's blessing, a gift or guidance she sends forward. Thank you, Effie. Again, we have the singing bowl again. She's sending love. Can you guys see that? She's sending love. This is the Page of Cups when pigs fly. So, like, you know, this is the wish card. Whatever I wish for, she was going to gift. And you know what? I just wish that I can help others in this journey. If you have a loved one, guys, if you have a loved one that's passed, let me connect you guys. Let me get you guys together. I'm here to bridge the world, you know, between one side and the other, from our side and heaven, from our side and, you know, wherever it is that you want to be after you go, that's where you're gonna go, right? They talk about hell. There's not a hell. It's not a purgatory. It's a place where you go, you know, if you haven't quite, you know, accepted that there is another side, because there is. It just it takes you there to give you a chance to understand, not just throw you into somewhere that you don't want to be, right? Or something that you're not, you weren't aware of this entire life, and now you're just like, holy smokes, it's here. What do I do with all of this? Because that's scary, right? So, yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Let me connect you guys. Your loved ones, your pets, your everything. Alright. This is the union card, the center. Oh, and I do love that there's two, because that means, like, one from her and one from him. So we'll read this as from him and from her, okay? So we'll go where their souls meet, how they stand together now, and what they wish to give me jointly, okay? So, the tower. Yeah. What shook them up, what destroyed both of them, has brought them both back together. That brought them back together. I love it. And they're out of this, that pain that Effie was trapped in, that hurt that she was trapped in, it's gone. The Eight of Swords. She's able to let it go. They're reunited. They're back together. They're not on two sides anymore, right? They're not on one side or the other anymore. They're together now. Give me 1 minute. Okay. I'm going to pull another card. We're going to pull one outcome card for them now. I just want to pull an outcome card, because we don't have an outcome card. I love it. Look, it's the lucky dice again. So wish upon a star, right? Grab your lucky dice. The wheel is a turning. Balance out the light and the dark. Togetherness, oneness, complete balance, right? 10, a new beginning. An ending, a new beginning, right? That ending, like I said, that ending of pain, a new beginning. They're not on two sides of the mirror anymore. Now they're together. That tower moment tore them apart, and now they're back together. Wonderful. Wonderful. And I'm going to go ahead and read that card because I love it. And this would be their final outcome. And I do still want to post some clarifiers. So, changes, fate, destiny, a lucky break, cycling up through karmic lessons, the chaos of creation, a turning point, and serendipity. Yeah, serendipity, guys. Back together. Together forever. Get ready, sweet soul, for the wheel is about to gift you divine blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, CB Count. Thank you, Effie. Synchronicity is afoot. Oh, it so is, you guys. So look for wonderful new opportunities to prepare your life ahead. Be prepared for fortuitous meetings or a fork in the path that will change everything for the better. If you're open to spotting opportunity, it's yours for the taking. Just follow the breadcrumbs of serendipity and fate toward your happy ending. Remember that the wheel is always spinning and that things are never the same as they were before. Learn to enjoy this constant regeneration, and know that with every spin, we have the chance to cycle upward toward our own expansion and enlightenment. Trying to control the outcome of the wheel of fortune would prove to be impossible, so don't. Grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel for what it really is. All of the beauty of a lifetime of experiences waiting to spring forth and be lived. And I love that, especially for a blessing from and a final outcome for Effie and NCB Counts. And their affirmation is, I allow the transformative energies of fate help me to expand my experience. Ooh, ooh, it's magic. Hello. Gosh. But with this, I did hear a song. Oh, where was it? Not the wheels on the bus. The wheels keep on turning. God, I can't remember how it goes. It came in my head and it's gone. Obviously, see, it wasn't for me. So, if they want me to say it, they will say it again. We were going to do some clarifier cards. I'm going to have to steal this deck here. You guys, I just got this deck. It's called Out of Hand Tarot by Boo Tarot. Thank you. Shout out. Love it. It's beautiful. Your cards are amazing, and I appreciate it. And as you know, I've got to shuffle 3 times. Sorry. As I shuffle, the owl hoots. And I feel like I need to give that owl its space to express itself. The owl did give me a divine blessing from CB Counts and Effie. The last time I was here for, remembrance, guidance, protection, peace. Showing me that I am on the right path, guys. This is my purpose. This is my soul purpose. If you guys have a soul purpose, I ask, and I ask you to follow through with that, guys. Follow through. Look, guys, I'm talking about soul purpose. Hold up, I gotta set that down for a minute. And sorry about my dirty shoe. I'm gonna put you there. Talk about soul purpose. I do have a shout out for these wonderful peeps right here. My fave, Jelly Rollin' Bunny. Hey, Jelly Rollin' Bunny, where are you at? Hey, you guys rock. Thank you so much for everything that you do, for the guidance that you show others, the pep talks, the way you guys are is just beautiful. I have never met a more giving, pair, and I appreciate you both so much. And Jelly, your music has saved me. Somebody saved me as soon as I said that. Somebody saved me, yeah. Somebody saved me, okay, from that broken heart. The last time I was here, CB Counts gave me this card because he was heartbroken. She was heartbroken. I hope you guys can see that better this time. But there's a heart here and there's swords. Last time the sun was kind of shining crazily. But so this is CB's voice. What he wishes to share with me today. Again, he brought me the same card. Same card. Okay? He was heartbroken. He was heartbroken. He was heartbroken. He was wishing he had not went out. He was sad. He was hurt. He was in pain. Both physically and mentally. At the time of his passing. I'll go ahead and do Effie's voice, what she wishes to share with me today. And I love it because the wind was blowing so hard and now it has stopped. Oh, you guys, Effie was pregnant at the time of his passing. She was his empress. See, like I said, the outdoors. The death card came out last night for him, and funny because at the bottom of the deck, sorry guys, Queen of Cups. I just had to show you that real quick because who's the Queen of Cups? Effie's Queen of Cups. She's the empress. She's the mother. But like I said, she loved the outdoors, right? Just like he did. They were outdoors people. And like I said, I think maybe she was like, she liked to fish or whatever. I don't know. But there's that stream there. That's where she could have fished, right? Ooh. I need to find out what that symbol is. Right here. If you guys know, please put it in the comments. Let me know on her bracelet there. I hope you guys can see that. It's like a circle and straight down and then over. It's like is that a boy or a girl? I can't remember. Anyways, but she's wearing this crystal bracelet. Look what I'm wearing today. Look. My crystal bracelet, my protection. Right? There's feathers on her arm. She sent me the dove feather. I got 3 feathers, excuse me. I got 2 owl feathers and a dove feather. And I think maybe either that or 2 different owls. I don't know. Because there is 2 different owls here. There's definitely 2 different owls here. There's one that was screeching. I feel like that was more CB counts. And then now today there's one that's hooting. Like a hoo, hoo, hoo. You know, I've heard it several times. And I feel like that might be her energy. So, yeah. They both gifted me a wonderful blessing. And the second thing that Effie wishes to share with me today, like I said, she was pregnant. She was having a child. There's that tree house. There's that tire swing. There's that life that she wished that she was going to be living with CB counts. You know, and the last time they came together, you know, at the dinner table, and here they're outside sharing a cup of tea. You know, being thankful for what they do have. Because, again, somebody was not grateful for what they had. That was what they argued about that night. Or that night he went out and he never came home. Let's see. Alright, so next we have CB's memory. How he wants to be remembered. CB, your memory and how you want to be remembered. How do you want to be remembered? If I don't get a card, I'll take that last one because I don't know if that's him wanting me to take. Okay, it is. All right. How he wants to be remembered. Oh. Six of Swords. Somebody who traveled. Maybe he sailed boats. Like I said, though, he was an outdoors person. He was going, right? So, he could have been a salesman. You know, I mean, on the water, right? He could have been. He could have been a captain of a ship. But he wants to be remembered for somebody who traveled and enjoyed his life. Moved past the sadness, you know, and started traveling. Went on a new journey. Was adventuresome. Again, this is all about, you know, look at that. The passwords. Going on a journey. Starting a new beginning. Whatever. Alright. We've got Effie's voice. which she wishes to share with me today. Excuse me, Effie's memory, how she wants to be remembered. I heard the bird in the background like, hello, okay, Effie, do you want to? Okay. Oh, there's 3 cards. Oh, there's too many cards. We're not going to take these, none of them flipped. We'll just take this Hierophant. Effie wants to be remembered as somebody who is a logical person. She didn't make a haste decision. She thought about things. On the other hand, she's making a joke. On the other hand, CB Counts, he's one that was like, it's just so adventurous and spontaneous and just go with the flow, just do. Sometimes he didn't think about it. And she's over here, the Hierophant, she just goes in with everything, thinks about everything. And, oh, hold up, guys. Hold up, don't you know, it's beautiful. I hope you can see that. There's an owl on the arm. There's an owl tattoo. Was I not just saying that she was an owl here? How amazing. And there's a crowns. She wasn't your typical, just, jump to conclusion. Just do it, She took time to figure out the answers to the questions. Who, what, why, when, where, how. And that may have also been the questions that she was asking, when he passed, or how, or whatnot, when they brought the news. Okay, next we'll do CB's blessing, a gift or guidance he sends forward. Oh! Devil in reversed. 6 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Swords. CB's blessing. Okay. Hold on. Oh, my legs are hurting. Okay. So, we've got the Devil in reverse. Guys, you see this? I'm going to read this because a lot of people are like, that's not a blessing, right? But it's in reverse. So, I feel it's got a different meaning. It doesn't mean that exact thing. And I'm going to read it out of the Lightseers Tarot, because I don't have, I don't have a book for that quite yet. But I do believe that he's saying that he's, I'm going to be getting out of this funk that I've been stuck in. This hurt, this pain, this devil, I'm going to be overcoming. I'm hoping. So, release, freedom from addiction, on the cusp of a breakthrough, liberation, not wanting to see your own role in a negative circumstance, realizing that you are giving your power away, feeling helpless, and breaking the chains. Like I said, I'm moving past that. And he's sending me that. The devil reaches out his hand, granting a release from the mundane with promises of earthly and material pleasures. While sometimes this release is healthy and necessary, he hides the fact that he offers everything you can become addicted to, from alcohol, drugs, work, and sex. And as a lot of you know, I've said it in other videos, I'm in recovery. I've got a very long time now. Well, for me, it's a very long time for me. And, I beat addiction. I beat addiction twice. And thank God for that. So, I'm ready for this new journey, guys. I'm ready for this peace. Do you guys see that? You guys see that light shining right on me? Right? Okay, so, grant me the release. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you, AA and NA, for that. It's such a beautiful thing, you guys. It really is. Saved my life a couple of times. So, to more nuanced addictions like codependent relationships or how others make you feel. Anything that can entrap you or overtake your life can be harmful in excess. The devil is a nudge to delve into your own shadows. Oh boy, have I delved. He will bring you there, and then it's up to you to either fall fully into darkness or to work on healing your own relationship with your beautiful heart. Excuse me. Sometimes it's hard to know. Sometimes it's hard to remember. Guys, my nerves aren't so bad. Sometimes it's hard to remember, guys, that we have, this power within us, that we don't have to hold on to this darkness. We can let go of that shadow, okay? Let go of it. Illuminate the things that are vying for your time, your energy, and your love that leave you feeling empty. Remember that addictions don't necessarily look scary and demonic until they do. Seek liberation from bindings that are keeping you trapped and untether yourself. In darkness, look to fragmented aspects of the self as a source of light. In the darkness, I am free to heal everything. And a lot of people would say that, practicing this work is dark. Whatever, it's not. This is not dark. This is not dark. If you speak to your loved one on the other side, then you believe. Now, hold on. There's a bug going in my camera thing. I do not want to take it home. Okay. If you believe that you have a past loved one, then you believe that, in this work. Okay. You believe in the spirits. I believe he's bringing other people to my table, pushing me towards my abundance, helping me to help others. See, look, somebody's serving somebody else, right? I'm helping others. Before I started this journey, I wanted to help at a local shelter here and volunteer. But this is what I started instead, and I'd still love to do that. Because I love to serve others, I do. And the work of divination, this work. And look at the card. There's a Libra on the candle holder here. There's a Libra sign. This one, right there. It's on this card. With, a scrying mirror. And divination tools. Candles. We've got our candle. We've got our Buddha. We've got feathers. Creativity. I'm here. I'm here to do this work for them. Okay? I'm here for them. I'm here for this work. I'm going to go ahead and pick up these cards, guys, because I'm just trying to keep... I don't want to have a mess everywhere. Now that we know where we're at, we're past that. We're going to do their last... union card, where their souls meet, how they stand together now, and what they wish to give me on this journey. And I guess I should turn the cards over. Okay, never mind. I'll take these. They fell right off the top. The Queen of Pentacles. Creativity, again. Abundance. But not just... I have to put in the work to receive this abundance, correct? Yes. So... I do believe that. I have to put in the work, see? If I want to have this beautiful, gown she's making or blanket she's making, I had to put in the work to get that. King of Cups. Sending me the right people, guidance forward. Again, there's a sailboat on there. And fish. A lot of fish. Pisces. It's got to be Pisces. Oh, are you guys sending me a Pisces? They're sending me a King of Cups. They're sending me love. The Hanged One. They're sending me, I'm able to look at things from a different perspective. The Hanged Man. Hanged Man is stillness, looking at things from a different perspective, which is what I do. And I hope that you guys can look at this from a different perspective and know that it's not bad, okay? And also sending me my last, the Four of Cups. Perspective again. Not looking at just this. Looking at everything that I have instead of focusing on just this, right? I have these other cups, and I'm so focused on that I forget to look at the cups that I do have, right? So going inward, doing the work. Okay. And now we're going to pull a quick couple of messages from them. And we'll see what they have to say. And then maybe a couple affirmations. This is the Spirit Messages Oracle. And 3. And there's my owl. There is Effie. Effie sends this message forward. She wants you guys to know. What do you guys, CB counts? Effie? What do you guys want me to share? What would you like me to share? Okay. Anything else you guys would like me to share? Okay. And I'm just going to take them as I pick them up. And we'll read them. I'll read it and then I'll lay it out. Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. I do feel a lot better. I felt so much better once I began this journey, guys, because this was a scary journey for me. Once I began, though, taking off, I ain't scared. I mean, I'm not scared of being in the graveyard. I spent a lot of time in the graveyard as a child, but it's scary putting my face on camera and sending it out into the world to you guys. Getting like a feeling in my pain in my jaw here, so I don't know. Something with spirit. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna move on. Maybe not being afraid to talk, being afraid to voice. Maybe that's why my mouth just started hurting. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. If you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Yes, guys, your spirit guides are in all challenges that you face. They help you. They walk you through that. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. That's awesome. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then you can begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes us easier for you and makes it easier. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Sorry, they have it spelled wrong on here, so I had to kind of recorrect, or that's how I'm reading it, okay? If you guys see it read different, I just don't know about. Makes us easier for us. I think it makes it easier for us. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this resonating with any of you? Are any of you going through this? Like, trauma of you're holding on to guilt or something that you need to just let go, you know, let go of that and be happy, okay? Stop being sad. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. Oh, come on, Spirit. Don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. Focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought pattern so that you can attract abundance into your life. And you are what you believe. Thank you, Ellie. She's like screaming. She wants you guys to know this, okay? Now, we're going to get a quick couple affirmations from Ellie and Effie. And then we're going to pack up. We're going to do one from each affirmation deck that I have. Effie, be the change you wish to see, guys. Be the change you wish to see. And then we'll pull one more. Effie chose the gentle deck. And where's the other one? There it is. We have one affirmation for a badass, because you guys are badass. And you're so badass. I appreciate you being here. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's free. It helps me. You guys, please share. I'm asking. I'm begging. No, it's good. Get it out there. Let's get people connected. Let's get you connected. Okay? Alright, one more time. You don't pull anything, I will. Okay. I don't have to be perfect. Be fucking awesome. Okay? You don't have to be perfect, guys. Just be awesome every day. You know? And we've got a quick singing bowl clearing for Effie and for Effie and CB. Excuse me, I have to start over. I gotta move the bowl. Sorry. I'm not very great at this, guys. I'm still learning. How do you do it, guys? Alright, well. That's that. We'll go ahead and close. All praise to Allah, the one who gathers the living and dead, the seen and unseen. I thank you, CB Counts and Effie, for your presence and for your voices. May your spirits be at peace, your memory eternal, and may the owl's call carry your messages across time. I close this reading in reverence, in gratitude, and in love. Amen. Thanks, guys. And we'll see you on the next episode of The Dead Speaks Tarot. Bye.